Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of our Final Fantasy II 100% guide. HD, Pixel Remaster, whatever. We're on episode like 14 now, you should know the drill. But we are going through the Cyclone, and we're trying just to get every single treasure chest, because once again, this is another area, another screen, unfortunately, where the dungeon will disappear once we finish it, so we're not going to be able to revisit here. But as I say, we're just putting on the encounters just so that Tainted can level up Ultima even more. These are some high level enemies, so using abilities and spells against them will get us spell levels really quickly. Now, we've obviously already gotten max level when it comes to Cure, so maxing our Cure and our spells won't matter anymore. What I do hope to master, and it's going to happen like at a later episode, but I will have to master a weapon. And basically, when it comes to fighting with weapons and getting them leveled up to the max, the unfortunate reality is we have to use an exploit, and it's a really bad exploit. Which is where you gain weapon EXP from dealing damage with your attacks. It technically doesn't specify if your attacks need to be at an enemy or at an ally. So what we end up doing in the very last dungeon of the game is we go there, we end up getting into a simple fight with an enemy that can't really one-shot anybody. And then what we end up doing is we end up getting a character to attack another character, doing damage to them, and then our white mage is going to be healing that person, and hopefully they do less damage to them than the white mage is able to heal, and then they just take a good few turns just attacking each other, and it allows the weapon skill to level up to the max of 16. We did have one of the officers in the bestiary missing, and that's because these officers are actually chest enemy exclusive. Maybe not exclusive, but you can fight them here in this treasure chest once you unlock it. And as you can see, Ultima is getting a little bit of a shockwave, a little bit more of a shockwave every single time. It's getting like a bit more explosive each time. And right now we're going to just try and cure ourselves, have Tainted casting Ultima, and then our two guys just single targeting one of the generals here, and hopefully we'll get Ultima 6 by the conclusion of this fight. Oh, DJ didn't get it done, unfortunately. We're gonna go another blast of Ultima. Let's go. Nice, well done, recusant. Ultima leveled up. Very nice. Got diamond armor, so we could literally deck DJ out in all diamond gear if we wanted. Have him be like an absolutely shining star that he is. And then with all of that done, we can... I think that's pretty much it. I think that electrical field is all actually just like a hiding to nothing. So heading back down, moving over to this door. Up and up we go. More monsters and treasure chests, of course! Why wouldn't there be? Now we have a green dragon, so let's just blast it with our neutral elemental magics. Come on, DJ. Oh, he didn't. He took a massive amount of damage as well. Oh my god, poor DJ. But Tainted in with the Ultima spell, absolutely destroying it, getting a wind flute, whatever that does. And now we are 7 for 7, guys. Absolutely all treasure chests collected. So let's now go and confront the Emperor. So you've revived the wyverns, and that's now how you're here. Yet you are but insects, unworthy of even being crushed under my foot. And so we end up into kind of a battle royale of attrition. But we have been fighting these enemies so much that this is not going to be any hassle for us whatsoever. Let's see if one holy is enough to dispatch the Royal Guard. Easily. Tainted, bringing out the ultimate magic. Her hair like billowing. You know, calling upon the knowledge of the ancient sages to fight evil. Blasting them with ultimate magic from her fingertips. Recusant calling down the power of the gods to intercede on his behalf. That the Emperor's power and evil will be stopped. We're all just taking one step forward closer to the throne. He says, so you still have skill after all, but let's see how you manage against this! More and more soldiers running from the back to defend their evil king. The music is epic as well, guys, oh my god. Tainted kind of feeling a bit tired, a bit run down from casting Ultima once already. She doesn't want to exhaust herself, so one casting of flare magic, absolutely singeing him with the power of the sun. Destroyed. Taking one more, two more, three more steps right up to the Emperor's face. It would appear I've sorely underestimated you. You should consider this to be a great honor. I shall kill you all personally. Now, with the Emperor in the back, we can technically target him initially with magic, but I like the idea of wearing down his defenses first. Tainted lining up with Ultima, shooting spiritual energy. And Recusant's holy magic raining down with Ricard and DJ, all of which battering down this golem into submission. Again, the selfish Emperor, not even being hurt, throwing an elixir for himself. Or do you think he was going to be throwing an elixir on the golem, but we just destroyed him in one turn? Tainted and Recusant taking one side each. With then DJ being able to run straight down the middle, clocking the Emperor right in the jaw as he tries to give himself a buff of haste. And with the blasting of Ultima and Holy combined, the Emperor is no more. Completely defeated. I think Tainted's destroyed nearly every boss she's come across. We've leveled up Ultima. Ricard has gotten a level up. And now the Emperor falling to his knees. No, I will not die. It's over. We should get back to Flynn. They'll be waiting. We've done it. We've defeated the Emperor. Through your efforts, we've finally defeated the Emperor. Thank you. The world has been shrouded in darkness, but now the light of peace shines once more. Recusant, tainted doppelganger Ricard, what more could we ask of you? The tales of your bravery will be handed down for generations. Now, let us celebrate. Many have come hoping to catch a glimpse of the heroes who brought down the Emperor. We don't want to disappoint them. This is hella wholesome. And listen, we get like a cute little dance scene. Tainted and Recusant are dancing. Didn't think there was a little love thing there, but I mean, I guess it's canon. Boy and girl dance together in a 90s video game. They're clearly madly in love. And look at Hilda and her prince. Would have been cute to see like Layla dance with maybe just somebody, you know? She could have been dancing with one of the blue-haired NPCs there. My ladies, my lord, the Dark Knight ADAMENCE has declared himself Emperor. He reorganized the Palamecian Empire. He sends troops. He's gonna slaughter us all. Ugh. Oh my god, it can't be. ADAMENCE. New Palamecia, the Dark Knight has ascended the Palamecian throne. ADAMENCE, the Dark Knight, but I thought he was your friend. Your brother. I'll go to him. I'll make him understand. He must be under the spell of the Emperor, I know it. If he's ascended the Emperor's throne, there's only one place he can be, Palamecia. And on learning the final password of Palamecia, we learn that it's a castle fortress situated high in the mountains and can't be approached by foot. But we know a man that has an airship. Sorry, this isn't the time we get the password trophy, but it is the second to last password. We're nearly there. We need to go check out Paul's house, see how Sid's doing. After that cyclone, hopefully the airship's in one piece. The cyclone really did a number on me back in Paloom. My body isn't taking too kindly to the idea of moving. I want to go lie down. Sid, okay? I'm a mess is what I am. But my airship made it through at a scratch. I want to lend it to you. That's a lend, you hear? I'll be wanting it back. You take good care of her. Sid! Sid, no! No, hold on! Another death of an NPC. That was Sid's dying wish, you know. He knew he was dying, but he was ready. He was planning on giving you the airship when the time came. He loved that ship with all his heart and he's entrusted to you. You take that seriously. But with that airship, we will be able to fly our way to the Palamecian Palace and confront ADAMENCE. ADAMENCE, the fourth hero of our journey. We thought he was just busy battling dark anima. He's been at that for ages, for far too long. And clearly the pain train has corrupted his heart. And now he's just gone on to become the Emperor, the replacement Emperor of evil. He's going to attack us all. Anyway, the long and the short of it is, we sail over to Paloom. And now that we have the airship, we're going to fly straight over to the big desert area, a bit down south. I'm kind of getting all turned about here now. But basically where the Colosseum is, right beside it, there's the Palamecian Palace. So attacking and landing in by air, we end up around the top floor, to be honest. We've gotten a good few encounters to get here, but we're very lucky in the encounter table because we actually get them one after another pretty quickly. And look, these guys are just casting death now. That's Tainted's trick. And we get no Gil. This is shocking. Shocking carry on. We get the Black Knights now, as well as our Wood Golems. But we have the Black Knights now, which is another addition to the bestiary. And it's gas, like, when you end up with the new zone, and it's like, oh, we're going to throw in like 10 more monsters. You kind of forget how much the bestiary fills up mad quickly then when you're kind of checking. You're like, oh, I only have like 7 more to go or something crazy like that. But at least these guys give us money, you know? And we got the Skull, another new enemy. And this is without cuts, guys. I literally was like, oh my god, we're literally just getting encounter after encounter of what we need. This is fabulous. Now, I don't know 1000%, but I'm pretty sure this is also a one visit area. So as I say, if you're following along, just collect the treasure chests as I get them. I'm not going to leave an area without getting all of them anyway. And Mobius, looking like a cursed flubber. It's like a flubber and a beholder had an unholy baby. Well, basically, we're gonna journey through now, and hopefully we can get all the different treasure chests. But once we step on that little block, we're actually going to be dropped all the way down to the bottom floor of Palamecia Palace. So we kind of flew in on the airship, we landed on basically the roof, and now we're dropping down, which is, I mean, it makes sense logistically. Ultima's gotten another level up, we love to see it. And what I'm noticing is Tainted is getting a bunch of spirit bonuses. And I'm wondering, does spirit impact the strength of Ultima? Or is Ultima just getting stronger because it's getting tiered up in the levels? Like, I'm not 1000% sure. But either way, Tainted is enough MP to be casting Ultima, and she'll get better with it. We've run 4 times stat bonuses and stuff, so we'll be fine. Oh, this is where the high volume of encounters starts to drive me a little bit insane, especially when, like, I know I'll be going up and down for ages trying to find stuff, but I think there's just one more enemy left. The stone golem. There he is. Speak of the devil. Well, he's not literally a devil, but you know what I mean. One focused Ultima and bloody holy spell. It took the whole party, to be honest, to defeat the stone golem. And that's where, when we get to the final dungeon and we find the iron golem, we're going to be able to get a bunch of weapon levels off him because he's super hard to defeat. But now that we got the stone golem, it's now time just to run along and collect a bunch of treasures. I do make an error. I was supposed to go up the different stairs first, but however, we'll come back and we'll fix it at a later date. But we're just going to go along and just run to try and speed collect all these different trophies. Or treasure chests. Palamecia Castle does look gorgeous though. Like, I'm not liking the kind of smoky atmosphere or like the foggy atmosphere. I feel like they need better ventilation maybe. But as I say, with Holy level 10, we're basically doing 2k damage. Like, it's absolutely bananas. Like, we're really starting to see the casters with their top tier spells getting stronger and stronger. And then unfortunately, our physical boys are getting not outclassed, but you're just noticing a lot more physical resistance from the enemies. Pop on down here and collect this Saint's Spirit. Allows you to max out a stat while in battle. So, do I ever use them? No. Should I have probably used them at the final battle? I also don't think so, because, like, our stats are probably maxed anyway in the ones that matter. In through the door, let's go. 3 chests, we love to see it. All staves, we love to see it. Healing staff, mage's staff. Just gotta keep our equipment updated. But I think Recusant staff was fine as it was anyway. Like, we're not exactly stuck for damage, you know. Floor 6 of Palamecia. The dungeons are just getting longer and longer, guys. Oh my goodness. We now have a bunch of Korul and a Lamia Queen, so let's do some Ultima casts. We're now debating again, is multiple Ultimas Multiple holies. Is this going to get damage done? Enough to defeat the Corals? Yeah, no, I'd say a single. I'd say a single ultimate would have been better. Yeah. Oh, much luck. We're going to get stunned now. Anyway, let's just plow on. Another stun. Why not? Incapacitate half the party, why don't you? Could you imagine if all of them did like a blaster and then all of my party got stunned and it just like it would be just infinite pain train? Ultimate leveled up, and I also have to make a statement about Tainted here, or like, you know, the character Maria as Tainted. You know, it's wild that literally the absolute sibling bond of this girl. She's like, listen, I literally gained the ultimate power of the universe to defeat the Emperor. You know, killed our parents, took over our kingdom, lost our sovereignty, and now my brother is, you know, our former friend ADAMENCE is now crowning himself the Emperor and marshalling the forces of evil against us again. So I'm going to try my best to reason with him, but I do think if he won't be reasoned with, Tainted would probably use Ultima against him and stop him. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Do you think Tainted would defeat her brother in order to save the world from a second coming of the Imperial Empire regime? Let me know in the comments below. It's at this point I start just like running through all the different areas. I'm like, okay, where exactly do I need to just find more treasure chests? Because they have to be somewhere, you know? The unfortunate thing is, guys, there are a few more chests to go, and unfortunately I do end up thinking, oh, I've made it to the top floor, I'm sorted, but I did in fact miss one or two treasure chests on previous floors. So this is where I would always caution people before going too far ahead, and like when you see the boss and you think, oh brilliant, the boss is there, happy days, just take a pause, take a moment, and just be like, hang on, do I actually have every single treasure chest? And then I put the game on 2x speed as I go on a frickin' manhunt to try and find these missing chests. I'm like, no, where are they? I thought I searched everywhere. But the bottom line is, guys, we're really hitting the end game now. Like, the end game is upon us. Super freaking excited. Please leave a like and a comment and let me know in another comment, you know what I mean, what you thought of it, what you liked about the series so far. But I would love to know who are people's favorite supporting characters in this game. Is it Hilda? Is it the pirate lady Leela? Is it Gordon? Is it Yosef? Because we have a lot of characters. And a lot of them have died this, you know, not just this episode, the last 2 episodes. So many of them have died. So let's try and pay them some respects by giving them a comment and saying that they're great. But so far I'm just hunting down one final chest. And it was all, do you see the little top right mini-map? It was because I didn't go upstairs. And with that, all 17 chests are there. So now we have to make our way back up to the top to confront ADAMENCE and stop him. But unfortunately, that confrontation is going to have to wait till next episode. I'm so sorry for leaving it on a cliffhanger. I really, really hate doing that. But tune in for the next episode. We're going to have the confrontation with ADAMENCE, the traitor to the cause, joining the Empire and now assuming control of the Empire. But Tainted believes her brother is under a spell. He wouldn't do this knowingly. So let's try and find that out, shall we? Talk to you next time. Have a good one.